A, punch it in the nose, or B, finger its gills? The real answer is both, but we're getting into things. It's going to be a Train, third and final map of this series. Do or die, go to the playoffs or go home. It's going to be the B site rush for Singularity. They've actually dodged shocks. Do they even realize that they've lost their site? Everyone is on B.
I think so. I don't know what's happening.
What is going on? These pistols
Also,
are crazy.
It almost looked like they were going to push into Connector, and then their teammates mollied it. This is a ridiculous round right now.
Wow.
Leo? Leo?
Leo's on Singularity.
Where's this come from? Yeah, the names are the wrong way around. That,
Yeah, okay,
that doesn't
that
matter.
screwed
But,
me there. Yeah, okay.
oh, Leo. What was that pistol round?
That was pretty ridiculous.
Because at first I thought it was a team kill because I just saw the name in the top right. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, the top bit was then I'm like, no, wait, Leo did it. We'll get that sorted.
Yeah, we will get that sorted.
We've already been informed that's getting dealt with. But this was phenomenal from Leo. First little boom, one shot follows up and then grabs the USP and just runs back into the bomb site and keeps on killing.
Look at the hype as well. Sharks
Yeah.
are being loud. I don't think Singularity have had this much hype since the first map. So pumped up and ready to flow on this A site are Sharks, not Singularity. Don't let these names confuse you. Ryan and Sheikh Zilla looking to hold on to some guns here. It's the full hunt as well, sending out all the men. Oh, that's unlucky. Caught with a flash in hand. Ryan's going to take down JNT, and other than that, we shouldn't see any more casualties. Maybe Ryan finding another one up here in the walls. Now he's going to get overrun. That's fine. They will save that one MP9. Sharks take the second round, not Singularity. What would be the ultimate prank if Singularity are actually on the T side and it's actually the names that are swapped, not the team name? That'd be a real prank.
That would be out of this world, but I hope that's not the case.
That'd be
I don't.
a bit much. Have we reached out? Because we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. Don't worry. You just take this round. I'll sort it out.
Yeah, just pistols here for Sharks. These SMGs and rifles looking to hit the B bomb site. And I mean, you're not really not expecting to get much here if you are this CT side. Ryan hoping he can find something with this Deagle, and he is gonna get JNT almost for free. Just waits for him to grace his crosshair with his presence. Bomb not even in the bomb site just yet, so there's plenty of time for these pistols to get into position and rotate on round. Exit leading this charge. I need to go any further forward, but Ryan, second Deeg, looking for more. And finally, Nat comes in to get rid of the big Deeg player. Zula, well, he will deal with the man inside of the bomb site. It's still a long way from feeling doable. This crossfire between the two remaining players, far too strong. Singularity will find that pistol. They find the two conversions on the back of it now as well to move 3-0 up. And now we've got that first full rifle buy right around the corner.
All right, the name should be getting sorted shortly. Hopefully we'll be underway. We're back in. Sharks 3-0 up right now. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All is solved. All is good in the world. At least for now. Double AWP for Singularity. Taking them down towards the B site with Sheikh Zilla, but the main AWP up on A by Connector, actually allowed to rotate fast if Sheikh Zilla needs it. Now they've got to check left main. They've pushed in, but they've not cleared it. This is dangerous. Hydra's going to kill one, but Leo's there with a trade. He doubles it. Krieg mow down here on the A site. And Sheikh's even going to get pushed off down on B as well. So Sharks bursting out with the flashbangs. Floppy, he is the only line of defense here to stop this Olof play. OC's actually rotated into the Connector, and Floppy finding one at least. OC, lots of angles, lots of players, but he's found one. Spots a second as well. Nak's going to take down Floppy in the meantime, but it's a 2-on-2 with his flank coming through.
Oh, but they seem so aware. Double orbs up for Singularity.
Oh, they heard
Oh, they heard the Molotov just tick once, and that's given enough information up. OC misses that initial shot. Will go back around. Somehow that doesn't connect. And given a few opportunities here, but they're trying to close this gap.
Oh.
It still isn't a done deal, and JNT tries to go running into the connector. Now Sheikh Zula's already here. Nak realizes this round might be far gone. Damage not quite found by OC there. This is a messy 1v2 or 2v1, 2v2, however you want to say.
15 seconds.
Nak is desperately looking for anything. And Singularity, now they're doing the right thing. They've fallen right on back. They're not going to give a kill up. They've got him trapped within the bomb site, and that bomb trying to go down. OC not quite able to find him underneath the train. And so now this gets worrying. Nak getting it into the 1v1, fakes the play up into the heavens, and right around the corner, Sheikh Zula has been found. Nak gets the 1v2. And Sharks continue their flawless T-side streak.
The worst part about that is Singularity played it so good. Once they got that first kill, they just kind of disengage and fall off. They force him to plant the bomb, but they're on different sides of the page there, right? OC gets aggressive to stop the bomb plant, and that leaves him out into the site. In the meantime, his teammate's not even through connector. So if he goes down, there's just no trade there. Singularity should either both be committing or both be falling back. It's unfortunate. Really nice try, but it's going to be Nak ahead, and the shotgun is dead. There's a trade from Sheikh Zula. He does grab the weapon. Might be an AK falling. I'm not sure if it's still up top there. I think it is. So he can just chill. Oh, nice tag. Even follow-up. Both these players on Ivy hit with a scout. That's going to make them very soft, Harry. This shotgun just got a whole lot more dangerous, but it's got to get past the 2 full HP players. Only a body shot. Leo finishes off the kill. 3 half HP or lower players for Sharks. Still up for question. Still up for grabs for Singularity.
Trying to close this gap, but getting a bit closer, and with Leo getting tagged up. Okay, now there maybe is a chance for Singularity to get something done in this round. Nak might have just snatched that away, because now that JNT's got this Molotov, no kit on the back of OC, this round's over, and he knows it as that Molotov comes in. There's just simply not enough time. That's the Sharks' 5-0 lead. Still yet to find a single CT round, our Singularity.
This is a very strong start on the T side, of course. Singularity going back in for a double AWP, though. OC and Sheikh Zula getting them, so nothing out of the ordinary. JNT's yet to get a kill here on this AWP, or just in general, this map. So the fact that Sharks are 5-0 up and they've not even used one of their players to get kills is already an impressive feat. If he starts getting some shots off, then who knows what could happen. Fast pop drop, RCF gets a gun. He gets a kill for it as well, so 5 on 4 can just back out of that pop dog for now. The smoke on the Molotov at least feigns a bit of an A play, and it still will be so because Leo is pushed all the way up. A quick kill onto one of the AWPs. That's a massive frag to have. Means Sheikh Zula's alone on B, and that's where Sharks will go.
First kill found, and now back into this 3-on-3. They do have utility to try and get this bomb across. There's a smoke on JNT, but he's just posted up a connector. Sheikh Zula, look at this pace he's setting. Already down past the oil train, and with JNT falling at ramp, this leaves the only man in the bomb site as Nak. So that is a massive kill for him to take away. He's trying to exit. Instead, actually takes that gunfight. Still alive. Finally finished off by Floppy. An exit now. This is a hard situation for Floppy and Coda Beard. Molotov down, exit. Forcing them off the bomb, repositioning down to the ramp. They tap on it once again. Exit, he's got to get a grasp on it now, and he's Floppy, so Exit does manage to shut him down. Round secured, round solidified, sealed and delivered. Sharks 6-0. And it's just round after round, a different player stepping up. One man who stepped up in almost every round is Nak. And we haven't had to say his name all too much. He's just kind of been like a consistent run-of-the-mill, middle ground guy within this squad. Been around for a very long while. So, you know, lots of experience, but not like this crazy fragger. And right now he's leading the charge for Sharks in a moment where it matters most.
It's just who's going to get the next 1v2, you know, shutting it down on this B site. The individuals showing through for Sharks in a way they haven't so far this series. So will there be a response? Singularity, maybe a slow burner on this third map, but they can't afford to be so. CT side start, and they are 6-0 down.
Yeah, I mean, this really is dire. Like, you couldn't ask for a worse start if your team's Singularity. And to top things off, right, you think about how they come into this series. They come into it looking on fire. They've just been playing for 3 hours prior versus Team One.
Maybe that's
and
come back to heart.
Exactly, and they look good. They looked warm. They just won that nuke game, and then they go into that first map, and they still have that same fire. Everyone seemed really pumped up. Everyone was really into it. You know, there was a lot of like visible communication, both physically and verbally, and you know, you can read a lot from how the players are, you know, kind of interacting with each other up on the stage a lot of the time. And you know, now it does just feel like they're a little bit more. They've slowed down a bit. Maybe the fatigue is kicking in. You know, this is going to be what their 6th hour or so up on the stage playing away. So. You know, it can start to get to you, especially when you go into this series and you're wanting to get this done in 2. You pick up your opponent's map, and at that point you're thinking you're on the home straight, you've got your map coming up next. They take a beating on Vertigo, and it's like a harsh wake-up call, right? You know, you're not done yet. You have to keep going. You have to keep grinding it out. And you've already put so much energy and so much stock into all the maps that you've played throughout today.
Yeah. I bet they're just kicking themselves for that Vertigo pick, right? Knowing that it could be literally any other map, and they would have a far more fair chance. But picking one that Sharks just really, really came prepared for, and all that makes me want to do is watch more Sharks on their map. But I won't lie, I don't think they're going to get much chances to play Vertigo anymore, unless they pick it. But that doesn't seem to be their style.
The thing is, I just think even having it in the pool, that's its utility. It's literally like, it's like in the same vein that, you know, like pretty much every country is like nukes. We're never going to use them, but it's just like the deterrent, you know, like, you know, and that's essentially where your Vertigo
mutually
fits
assured
into.
Vertigo.
Yeah, exactly. Mutually assured Vertigo is honestly like the CS equivalent to that situation.
No. Well, that's the thing, right? If the team you're facing, say, has an instaban, that instaban is, for example, Train or Nuke. Nuke is a good example. It's a very common instaban for some teams. Maybe not anymore, but more so has been. You know, and you instaban Nuke, well, you're going to get Vertigo picked against you. Well, fine, okay, let's instaban Vertigo instead. They're also really good at Nuke. So you've found the 2 least popular maps, and you've mastered them as your best 2 maps. You've done something right. So yeah, it means you're always going to have one of the 2 in a best-of-3 series if you want it. Hey, in this case, both. Plus Train, and they're 6-0 up on Train right now.
Yeah, I think the reason, as you do kind of say, like why that becomes so deadly isn't necessarily that you even have to be that good at Vertigo. It's just when you come up against a team that has it as their insta-ban, which a lot of teams do at the minute.
Yeah. That
leaves open, like, okay, so they either ban Vertigo in the knowledge that we're like, you know, decent, like we play it. We're not like amazing, but we play it and they don't. Or they ban like our best map, and then we get to play Vertigo, a map they never play. So it's like, you know, that at that point, it's in your opponent's head. Like, do they want to play to their strengths or your weaknesses kind of thing? Is that how they're going to try and do it? And yeah, I do think there's a lot of versatility. And that's kind of now, I feel like, what Sharks have shown. Even with just that one map, even if we don't see it throughout the rest of the minor, it's going to have to be in the forefront of every team that plays them's mind that Vertigo is a map that they can go toe-to-toe versus some of the best on.
Yeah, I want to see them against a really good Vertigo team, a proven Vertigo team. I'm not sure who that would be right now.
Yeah, who is the proven Vertigo team?
Liquid are pretty good at it, but I mean, you know, don't think they're playing Liquid anytime soon in the minors. And like, hey, unless they make a run here, you never know what could happen. Get through those major qualifiers or through the major new champions.
Talk about out of the frying pan into the fire. You go from all this Vertigo versus Liquid day one. Yeah. Nah.
No.
We're back in, Hugo.
That's great news, Harry. Pistols for Singularity. Bit of a smoke setup on the A site early just to force out any utility, but nothing is there for Singularity. Just guns, just pistols, just a lack of really anything. Flash is going through and RCF is already close. And Smoke being a bit of a nuisance, almost killing Hydrex through it as well. Floppy's on the angle and he's going to get shot in the face. Eagle coming through, but too late. And everyone is out here for Sharks. Everyone is gone for Singularity, just Sheikh Zula left.
Yeah, it's a flawless round, needless to say, right? At least it is right now. Maybe he's able to get one and hold on to a weapon. Yeah, he'll get that. That's the SG taken. Regardless, the 7-0 lead is impeccable from Sharks. You've really seen them awaken throughout this entire best of 3. Sharks have to sleep when they swim. No, wait, they have to swim when they sleep. Got that the wrong way around.
Do they actually swim, or is it like whales where they just kind of like float? Have you seen a whale sleeping? They go upside down. I'm not kidding. It's awesome. If you haven't,
Yeah, your mom. About whale sleeping, mate. Not about the other thing that you said. I didn't hear what the other thing that you said.
I'm pretending. No, don't worry.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I haven't even.
Don't
got
worry, I
back.
said that to
Have you actually seen a whale?
No, I
sleep?
haven't.
Their tails. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Their tails are like up by the water, and their heads are pointed down, and they're like upside down, like floating like that. I'm not kidding. Like you'll see like a pack. You need to Google this. A pack of whales are like 30 whales just upside down, not moving, just floating in the water. It honestly seems like a I don't know, something creepy, like an alien film. I don't know.
Yo, that sounds.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can cue that up. Production. Okay, so 4
Jamie,
players.
get that up on the screen now, okay?
4 players over towards this B bomb site. The 5th now coming in and joining the rest of the team. What is that? Yeah, look.
They're upside down.
Here's this push, Hugo. And right now, it feels like Sharks are a bit upside down, turn around, topsy-turvy, and towards the B bomb site they go. And they actually just blitz their way. And then, oh, there we go. Drive by.
Did you see how mad Sheikh Zilla was on that camera? Poor guy, just getting jump shot by a MAC-10. Nothing worse than that. There's nothing you can do either. Oh, this is quite the assault. And Leo wants a little bit more, Harry. You might find it. Double posted on Ivy, though. And it's pretty common to expect that there will be players here, right? They've cleared out a lot of the map. Very common save spot. Molly's just about going to land. That's going to force him out. Flashes are good, but he's caught with his nade in hand. And those guns will be saved for a rainy day, but the thing about rain is if it's in the ocean, it doesn't really matter because it's already wet. And Sharks, they are swimming freely to the finish line, which is literally anywhere away from humans. Get out of here.
That is true, though.
Yeah. Big fan of Sharks.
They're terrifying, but I love them.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's like a weird power dynamic. Like, you know, they can kill me. Sure,
We're the kings of the land, and they're the kings of the sea.
I think like a lion is the king of the land. Or like
It's
a
not,
bear.
though, because I don't know if you noticed, they're not doing so hot, okay, like the lions. Look at this. Leo is doing almost a double damage inflicted, but it's Floppy to actually turn this one around. And finally, Singularity, they have themselves a man advantage. They haven't had this in some time. Stacked up outside of the B bomb site. Sheikh Zilla, leg. Not able to follow up with a kill. Hasn't spotted that everyone has made their way out through the the ramp pass, but OC's here to add one to the tally, and Singularity claps into that bomb site. Player on the flank as well. Finally, they break the curse that they get their first CT round.
Maybe that will break the curse. Maybe that will spur them on, but it's still going to be a long road back. Remember, this is a very CT-sided map. T-side currently sitting on 8 rounds. Singularity will need to mirror that, if not beat it. Well, definitely beat it if they want to win. And the half's not even done, Harry. We're only 10 rounds deep. Hydrex gets inside of the pop dog, but the molly is there. Double Ivy push from Singularity, and it's actually been smoked off behind them, so they know that that's only a bit of a fake smoke. Exit's actually going to get the entry into A. Ryan, not checked, drops the bomb, follows up, drops Exit as well, and even spots a man down. Stopper does get caught by the AWP, but RCF is still in the middle of the site, and the Ivy players back off into his crosshair, spray it away, and he kills them both. 3 kills for RCF, 9 rounds to Sharks, and Singularity, they may have gotten 1, but will be quickly snapped back. Did they just say that they couldn't hear him? It was just, that's pretty funny. Now we're seeing, now we're hearing Sharks get loud. Finally realizing that they're actually holding a pretty concise lead in the third and final map in the elimination game. Tactical pause for Singularity and a moment to mull things over. Indeed, a lot of mulling because this is a culling.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like for Singularity now, this can't just be a one and done round, right? You're too late on in this half to have it be that. You're in round 11, you're staring down the barrel of a 9-1 scoreline. If you lose this round, even with the loss bonus that you've got banked up, buying is not very likely unless you're able to save on a couple of players. Even then, you need to have 3 rifles come out of this round. So you really do have to look to Singularity to start to chain a couple together now if they ever want to get back into this third and final map. Double up in play. Shakezula and OC with it. Over towards Connector. This is a very interesting setup from Singularity. There's no one in the A bomb site. Instead, they're playing back from Connector. 3 players over by CT. And then 1 man deep within the B bomb site. I would love to see what some of the positions are that like Floppy and Co are covering. I imagine we have OC looking down towards Pop Dog and Floppy keeping an eye on Ivy with Ryan watching the main play. But he's not on top of the boxes in Connector. He's just waiting. So I think he's actually watching for the Ivy split.
He's looking for like a walkout, basically. Yeah. But the thing is,
doesn't matter. It's all a B play. And this is where having these players in CT is going to come in so handy. The reason why we were talking about it is because now this bomb set has 4 players on it in the blink of an eye for Singularity.
Oh, caught with a nade in hand, though. Death rains from above, and the AWP misses for Shakezula. Everyone is dead, Harry. You can stack a bomb site all you like, but you need to get the kills, and they get none of them. I actually really like that setup. I feel like it works wonderfully if someone goes for an A play and then you play reactive off the back of that, right? Unorthodox positions, catch them out. Positions that aren't usually going to get smoked, and maybe you go for a retake. But on B, well, they just filtered through CT, through that murder hole. And you know what's on the other side of the murder hole, Harry? Murder.
Murder.
Lots of it.
Or red rum, mate. If it's in a mirror.
You've lost me on that one.
Murder backwards, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh.
That was the old famous. What is it like? Shiny. Ooh, RCF and Leo and Exit and just everyone.
Yeah, you don't kill feed read in this game because it's getting a bit one-sided. Actually, it's been a bit one-sided all map long. 10-1, now made 11.
Do you not remember, as you were coming into this, Hugo, I gave quite the rallying speech because I really believe this could have been a close third map. And I said, what I don't want to happen, I was like, what I want to happen is see both these teams at 100%. And I don't want Sharks to come into this looking really hot and Singularity to just fall quiet from all the fatigue, all the, the fact they've been playing all day. Maybe they're a bit mentally out of it.
And then Mac once said, "This isn't motivating my team. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Get off my headset." Kicked Harry off the stage.
He also said, I'm wearing too many sleeves, in that 2 is too many.
Too many sharks.
I don't know where he stands on one sleeve.
It's like the pirate of clothing.
Yeah, that's cool.
One leg, one eye, one sleeve. $1 million. Sorry, 1 million booty. That's what pirates like, right? Bounty? Booty? It's just booty, isn't it?
Yeah, they say booty, not bounty.
I did mean they do
But
plunder.
you could plunder bounty. Or would you know? You plunder booty.
You plunder booty.
You collect a bounty.
Oh, I plunder booty. You collect bounty. Yeah, bounty's like a...
Delicious. Nice.
Especially the
Innovative new smoke.
fusions.
Look at this. OC. Spying through his spyglass. Oh, look at this man go. He's doubled up. And suddenly, Singularity is set up in this 5-on-3. OC, if you remember, when we saw Singularity play this map, he was the big hero. He was the man doing everything on that AWP. And so if we can see him come back to life a bit, if we can see him find his footing, build some of that confidence back up, I mean, I'm really, really trying to clutch at straws because I don't want to paint this as like, this is still an easy comeback for Singularity because it's not. But if they do, that makes it that much more incredible for that exact reason, is that it's not easy. And the key to success for that, I feel like a lot of it could reside within OC. He was such a talent earlier on. Once again, we're back to an interesting A setup. Yeah. Both players back towards Old Halls, and the AWPs chime in with 2. So that works brilliantly.
Harry, these eggs have been in the fridge for a week, so let's not count the chickens before they hatch, because they might not hatch at all. That's the issue. This is still going to be 11-2. Not exactly...
Yeah, they definitely don't if they've been in the fridge.
I mean, miracles happen, Harry. Mary, you know, she had Jesus. He was a miracle.
So you're waiting for the chicken Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, that's
started about hiring for the major.
Huh?
I just said, started about bringing him in for the major. Chicken Jesus.
Nice,
to do the predictions.
That's a good one. Yeah. Careful, James is on the other side of the wall. He'll beat you up.
Yeah. I don't know if he was the mastermind.
No, maybe not. Well, a round taken for Singularity. It's been a long time coming. So second on the board, and OC with a big AWP kill is kind of what we wanted coming into this game, as we've already said, but let's see if it's too late or not. Flash to get OC aggressive is what you want to be doing, setting up your key players. He's just holding right now. JNT waiting for this push. He won't get it. Molotov's going to force him back instead. OC wants to go back in for more. He might have another flash called up, but Hydrex doesn't have one. He runs into the molly, and that goes about as well as expected. It's a barbecue up on this B site. Everyone's invited.
Here's that B play ready to come in. No Molotovs here for Singularity to slow this down, so they've just got to win their gunfight straight up. Floppy, once again, is good for 2. Somehow he's still fighting inside of the bomb site with 3 kills to his name, and it might not be enough. Ryan now emerging, getting the first. Exit dropping down. Does retrieve this bomb, but Ryan... quick on the trigger, and that will be another round secured for Singularity. Him and Floppy, I keep bringing them up within this squad, but they really are the 2 not only consistent pillars within this team, but the 2 consistently putting up rounds, getting these big impact frags. And this one's no exception. This from Floppy is masterful. Yeah. This little reposition, dodges away, able to get a third somehow, some way, despite the rest of his teammates within the site falling at the first hurdle. He stands his ground.
The only question is, even if they get a 4-round half right, considering how their pistols have been shaky and how obviously they're on the favoured side now and sitting very much not favoured.
They can't afford to have any hiccups.
Exactly.
At this point in time.
Gotta just swallow down the half and move on. I mean, it's not done yet.
No, it isn't. That's what I mean. But we're just waiting for this tactical pause to get sorted. You just smoked coffee all the time. Shut up. Well, we need a short technical pause of our own.
There's nothing technical about spillage, Harry. I'm just taking my shirt off, don't worry. Not really, obviously, but it'll dry out. Anyone got any sleeves I can borrow?
Mac 1 doesn't, man. He's been asking the same thing all week.
He actually came up to me in the lobby earlier and asked me to sign a petition on forcing coaches not to wear sleeves. He wants to start the movement.
Start the movement?
Yeah, sleeveless movement.
Well, yeah, he's more than welcome to do that, mate. Yeah. I don't know where to take this
I don't know where this
you
is
haven't
from.
kind of backed me into a corner there, Hugo, either to agree or disagree.
Yeah, so sign the goddamn contract, Harry. Or petition. But technical pause.
Hugo, do you want to remind us what exactly is on the line in the third map of this best of 3? Just run us through. For anyone who might just be tuning in, here is the technical pause breakdown.
Brought to you
or the Byron breakdown. There you go.
Brought to you in part by
Hugo Byron.
Thank you. Just need the introduction to feel official. Of course, this is the decider match of Group A here in the Americas Minors. Winner of this is going to go through to the playoffs. They will be joining NRG, who have already locked in their top spot from this group. And, of course, all the other teams from the other groups, which include Furia.
And INTZ.
And INTZ, a couple of Brazilian boys. There might be a third Brazilian team making their way there to join NRG, if that is indeed the way of Sharks in this game. But you've got to keep on swimming, Harry. Of course, lose with this going home. There's no more second chances. They had their second chance earlier. Obviously, both these teams actually succeeded in getting here. But this is it. Do or die.
Did a great job there, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, just thinking I'd let it hang for a bit.
Yeah.
Let everyone soak it in. There's been a lot of information there. I need time to digest. My food for knowledge is quenched. My thirst for knowledge.
Food for knowledge.
Well, I was going to say
Here
my
at
hunger
Food for knowledge.
Here at Food for Knowledge. Oh, man. Wait, what would that be? Would they give you food in exchange for knowledge? Or do you give them food in exchange for knowledge? Food for knowledge. So
it's like how you pay for school or something. But then
no, but you'd be paying in food.
In food?
Yeah, surely. I don't know.
Surely you teach people and you get paid in food.
I mean, at the end of the day, most of people's money goes on food, probably.
Yeah.
In a way, we're all maybe slightly paid in food.
And not many people have knowledge.
Yeah, that's true. Arguably. I don't know, Hugo, man. That's a very cynical look at the world.
That's obviously a joke. That's how they work. Thanks for coming, Harry. You okay?
No, man.
Honestly, we should not be allowed mics. Like, who's paying us right now? This is...
It's just very warm. That's
yeah, I feel like the temperature's really gone up in like last 3 or 4 minutes.
And I just feel so...
That's why I smell coffee on myself.
I'm like 6 coffees deep at this point. There's more coffee in me than there is anything else.
This isn't coffee, mate. This is just...
I don't know. It's incredible. What is
great.
it?
I don't know.
Has anyone ever had like a juice coffee? Anyone watching before?
Coffee
Can't
juice.
explain it,
Yeah.
but it's really good. Wakes you up for like 20 minutes, then you have a few more because it tastes like juice. You don't have to feel guilty like what you do with the coffee.
You feel guilty after drinking a coffee? What do you put in your coffee?
Because it's like, you know it's bad for you.
No.
Caffeine isn't great, man.
So? When's that ever stopped you, Harry? When's something being bad for you ever held you back from making an awful decision?
Okay. Yeah, that's a valid point.
Harry's a methadone addict.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
X, man. No.
Sorry.
But just waiting for this technical pause to come to a close. It's largely why we're just rambling at this point. I feel like, we spoke a lot about the game. And also...
There's only so much you can say when it's 11-2, Harry.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. Is it's just been so dominant from Sharks. I don't just want to sit here massaging their egos. They know they're good. Okay? Their fans know they're good.
Although, yeah.
It's all coming along great. Everyone's
them.
happy. Yeah,
Except
it's not great
Singularity.
for Singularity. We can massage their egos a bit.
Honestly, I think we've done plenty of that series.
Yeah, me
Honestly,
too.
there's nothing worse than being 11-3 down and sitting in a pause, like a technical pause. That's probably pretty bad. That stinks, Harry. Really.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm sure it does. But yeah, clearly they weren't ready to swim with the big boys. Yeah, that's a.
Oh, here we go. We're getting back in, ladies and gentlemen. The headsets are being set on their head. Oh, I like that. The reverse recline. What's the opposite of reclining? Inclining. God damn, we're just so smart, Harry.
Why do chairs go backwards, but they never go like infinitely far forwards? What if I just wanted to fold
I think that's a
myself
bit
up?
bad for your posture. I can fold you up if you want, Harry.
Is that a threat?
Maybe. Do you want it to be?
I don't know, man. You come across as like a mixture of like flirty but threatening, and I don't know
Ooh.
if that's the angle you want to go for, but.
Hey guys, Dennis Reynolds.
Oh, God, please just. I want to see the trains of Train Yard any minute now.
Someone
'cause-
drown me.
Right, yeah, this is feels like we should be. There's fist bumps. That's a good sign. There's communication. We're getting back into this one. It's 11-2 for those of you who are just
11-3,
joining
I
in.
think.
11-3 in favor of Sharks. Singularity. Last round of the first half. Double Orps heading into it. A full buy on either side of the equation. It all starts or stops now. And OC, aggression in towards Ivy. First time we've really seen this from him. And J&T seems one step ahead, is already keeping an eye for that. RCF straight through main, shoots
that's
his
your
teammate in the back. And in doing so, they've accidentally gone past Ryan. He's now this unknown entity, this X factor in this round that wasn't found over in Sandwich earlier on. And even while they lose Floppy, Ryan could do so much, but it might not matter. It's only Knack and Exit left in this 2v4.
All it took was a 10-minute tactical pause for Singularity and back on the ball, and they have shut it down. 4 rounds at the end of the first half. They certainly at least came alive near the end of their CT side, Harry, but they are most definitely going to need a pistol round and a few more to pull things back. Will they be able to do it, or they'll be going home and sending the Brazilians to the playoffs? Find out in just a moment after the break.
Team Singularity find themselves a long way behind here in map number 3. Sharks leading the charge. We saw Team Singularity piece together the puzzle a little bit towards the end of that first half. but it might all be in vain. It has been a grueling 3-map series here. If your team Singularity, this is map number 6 that you've played today. The Brazilians really have been taking you the distance time and time again. And while they bested them the first time around, these Sharks might prove to be too much of a challenge.
Yeah, locked into deep water right now, a Singularity, and they are being circled indeed, Harry. Sharks only 5 rounds away from making those playoffs, from joining NRG, Furia, and INTZ, being that 3rd Brazilian team, and Singularity are going to have to pull this map all the way back. No more second chances, Harry. They've got to do it here and now, and that is not the start Hydrex wanted. Quick one tap from Exit. Singularity on the bomb side. We've got to boost up on Ivy as well to get above the boxes. Might be needed quickly. That bomb plant cancel for a second, and they can boost up in con as well. Now, Ryan has dropped atop that boost, and the plants come through, but missed shot from RCF. That can make all the difference. Floppy's able to get into a post plant. These T's locking down the bomb site, and Ryan with a double. He may have just made this round possible.
Oh, Leo closing this gap, and RCF 7 points of health, but he's still putting up numbers. It's his crossfire that should just solidify this round regardless. Indeed it will. There's Shakezilla to finish things off. Singularity, they managed to grab themselves another pistol round. They haven't been too proficient at these, but they have gotten a couple in the last few maps. Take a look at those odds. Wonderful folks over at GGBet. They believe the Sharks have got this one in the bag. If you're still a believer in Singularity, you can head on over and earn some money.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Maybe.
I have to add that on.
Yeah, maybe not as well. That's the fun, I think. I don't gamble. What is a bit of a gamble is this B-site stack. Sharks are going to have to rotate all the way around because Singularity are making their presence very, very much well known on this site. JNT is still here, not for long. CF comes through the smoke, and nice clean NT from Singularity. Really no problem at all. Oh, there it is, flawless. Starting to get hyped up.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since I heard the screams of happiness from the Singularity guys.
Yeah, since Nuke.
Yeah, and you know, it's kind of relieving to see them.
I mean, you've got
trying to build back into this. And, you know, and for me, I'm getting some real flashbacks to Singularity's first performance on Train that we saw today, and that was Hydrex struggling early on, the rest of the team looking all right, mainly coming down to Floppy and Ryan to create the space. The thing that we're lacking this time is the big performance from OC and the comeback from Hydrex. If we can see these two start to find their footing a bit more, there could still be a chance, but Knack, double kill. Hydrex in with a double in this round, and it is the 2 players I was just talking about now left in this 2v3. OC's going to hold the back line, but you can almost feel it in the air, the possibility of getting timinged into oblivion here. OC was holding for this wrap round the whole time, and there it is, Leo swooping in. Exit going to drop Hydrex inside of the bomb site. 3 kills for him in this round. Almost doubling his kill count in this round 18.
Wow. Knack as well getting a double. I mean, he's just been consistently putting up numbers round after round, Harry. 13 for him. Yeah, you weren't too wrong about Hydrex either. AWP's out for OC. And the Kriegs are flowing freely. Sharks finding their 12th round. Only 4 away. Time is ticking for Singularity. And it's not just that bomb. Solo B play as well. RCF going to be playing alone towards that close wrap position. Lots of flashes A early. It will be that Ivy crunch with OC already out of T-Con with that AWP. They've done this before. He gets the pick. He opens up the opportunity for his team to push out. And now he's followed up with a second. T-side is where Singularity feel most at home. And they will be knocking on the door of Sharks.
Oh, and they hear that tag. RCF somehow able to get out. I was going to say, if he gets any more than that, then That would be a little unreal. One thing that I feel like could really help Singularity here that I almost didn't even take note of on account of how one-sided that first half was, is J&T is having a very, very quiet game. And we noticed OC, now that he's got this AWP in hand over on the T side, in that round there, he delivers a big performance. He's the man to get them into that bomb site. And with no AWP really stepping up on the other side, if he can start to come into his own, this gap between these two teams can very quickly whittle down, especially with the eco round coming up in this one. It is just vanilla pistols here for Sharks. This should be almost a guaranteed 8th round for Singularity. And at that point, this could be anyone's game once again. They could very much get back into this, Hugo.
Yeah, that's the thing we've learned from these last couple of days, Harry. Do not count a game out until it is done. I mean, we already knew that, but certainly being put to the question right now, put to the test. And Molotov almost ticking it down. Naki gets tagged. Gonna have to just be a wrap round towards CT for Sharks. Singularity ready and waiting for it. Oh, that's a good flash. OC's got to run back. Hygrox will be on the corner instead, and ShakeZilla has come out to assist. Good nade, but nothing else further. 3 players surviving for Singularity in another round. They realize every round they get that they are still in this match. And one step closer as well. But it's so close for Sharks. 4 rounds separate them from the playoffs. And another bye round coming out here for the Brazilians.
We get CJ&T with the big green gun. Nak. Smoke kill. Flying around on the ladder. Oh, Leo. So many bodies about to come his way, and he tries to deal with Ryan as he emerges from the smoke. He ends up getting beheaded. JRT missed shot and actually getting tagged in the process by OC. Floppy going to win his fight as well. And he's just mostly being like dry peaks from Singularity, just winning it on merit alone. J&T gets completely annihilated, both by the flashbang and the shot. And RCF 1v3 once again, and he keeps getting into situations where it looks doable. But while he gets it close, it's no cigar. And that is Team Singularity continuing to build up. Listen to Mac One, man.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, I mean,
you should be winning, I think, to be able to do that. They are still losing, Harry. I feel like the handshakes post-game are going to be very, very tense, I think. Like, I know it's all fun and games, but it's also not. Woo! Saucy. Thoughts?
I wish I didn't realize he was doing a big yelling, but I would have just listened in. I love hearing it.
Did you hear what they said?
No, I didn't hear it.
Take off one ear of your headset next time you see him.
Okay, okay.
I can tell you it's very much worth listening to.
I like this. I love the like attempt at like intimidating your like opponent, you know, like the BM between the trash talk. That's so great, and Mac has been dishing that out.
He doesn't look like McLovin. He looks like the cop in Superbad.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
It just clicks.
That's actually probably way better. Yeah.
It's the glasses to do it, because McLovin didn't have glasses like that.
Plus, dude, like
he's just as loud.
He seems like mental, yeah. So, but in like the best possible way, which I think, you know.
Well, he's just trying to hype up his team, right? Like, he knows if they get in the zone, like they were saying in interviews, a very confidence-based team. You know, they feel good. They're going to play good, and that's showing right now. They're starting to feel great, but that shot is anything but. D coming through for RCF. However, still this site is being taken by the rifles, and that's where things should get under control. Certainly looking that way. Which target you pick, Floppy? You've seen 2 of them. Oh, left, right. Good night. He's going to get out of there.
I mean, this is going to see the game go 10 to 12. Another round for Singularity, guaranteed at this point. Nak.
What is going on?
Oh my. Oh.
He called a tactical pause.
Crying, dude, I'm crying.
He's like trying to compose himself.
All right, guys,
again.
we need to calm down. Me specifically, but all of us.
Matt Guardian, he's brilliant.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
Screw it, we're calling Neil M the Irish
Matt Quan.
Matt Quan.
I mean, even Neil M has his limits.
Yeah, Matt Quan just doesn't have a filter. It's just like whatever he's thinking, he'll scream it out, and I kind of love it. Oh,
I love how
this
like
gap
okay,
has
so
been
I love how
closed,
calm
man.
Sharks have been this entire series. Through thick and thin, these
Yeah.
guys have barely
It's
cracked a
such
smile or a
it's
frown.
such like a different style of team on either side of it. Like
Yeah.
Singularity, you have like these hyper emotional, like it all depends on how excited, how hyped they're feeling, how confident they are. And Sharks is like the very like professional approach to trying to build around it. And you know, like I kind of really love to see the differences in them.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. This is like the ideal situation for both of these teams. Sharks, this is where you want to be cool, you want to be composed, because you need things like that. Singularity, they need to be believing. They need to have confidence. They're the team on the comeback. So I feel like that's why we're just seeing the level of CS rise on up in these last few rounds. RCF blinded and off the angle, getting burnt down by that Molotov. The 2 kills he's already delivered feel like they should be enough for Sharks in this retake. It's a difficult scenario for Singularity and all this utility raining in, but somehow the kills have come through. The bomb's down and out in the open. That nade's going to finish off Hydrex. OC not ready to give up, not ready to go down. Hidden now in the smoke. He's with the enemy. They're back to back. They're trying to get on the defuse. He's sticking it. Knife out. Leo's on the bomb. What's going on? 13 rounds. And now they're getting excited, and I can't say I blame them. That round is chaos.
What a mad lad. Sticking the defuse while getting knifed as well. OC, I mean, props to him, can only do so much inside of that smoke. Even kills the first player to get to the site, gets a tag with a knife, and, you know, once you're in that smoke, in that situation, you don't know what's going on. You're just spamming left click. Nice try, but Sharks are going to get it done. 3 rounds separate them from the playoffs, Harry. Matt Cam was a little more quiet after that one. RCF, smoke down on ramp. He spotted a lot of players. They try and commit. They definitely wanted to go there, but going to have to call out of that round. If anything, could work in their favor, because if they hit B straight away, there were 3 players there, Harry, but now at least taking Pop Dog has forced to rotate back for Sharks. 2 close B players, one of them on a shotgun. This is the gun for the situation. I imagine we'll have Singularity go back to that site later. Oh, they got this boost. Oh, he didn't spot him. There's a player climbing the ladder there. That was Knack. Going back towards Ivy here with a couple of players. Singularity still split for this A-side approach. They have so much utility, and there's not a lot left for Sharks. Only 1 smoke down on B. Singularity could still commit to a B play here. They have that Ivy lurk, yes, but right now it is looking like that T-Con split with the bomb. Got to watch out for Knack up close. Oh, that's the bomb.
Yeah, massive kill from Knack and a bit of a grave error from Singularity. OC doing what he can. Does get that trade onto Knack, but it's this wraparound from RCF and Leo. 14-10 now. 2 away from taking it, and you can see this Brazilian squad that have looked so posed, so composed, so poised throughout this entire event. You see them getting fired up in these last few rounds. Tactical pause. Hakuan desperately trying to get the boys believing again. They were on his side just moments ago, and now things have taken a bit of a turn for the worst here for this North American squad.
I'd love to know what his choice words are, but whatever they are, they need to be more than motivating. This is a rough one for Singularity. They've done such a good job of pulling this back on the T-side. The harder sided too, but honestly, these miners have just felt T-sided every game, every map, every series. So they've really lived up to that expectation. But have they done it enough, Harry? Because only a couple of rounds away are the Sharks. Shotgun's back out for RCF. Will commit with it. JNT on the AWP. Oh dear, look at this. Oh, the fast push. Floppy's fully blind. Oh, the jump. And Shakezilla is going to get taken down by Leo, who peeked back heaven. That's the bomb dropped within 10 seconds and under the control of Sharks. Now, they have smoked themselves off by accident, but that might not matter because Ryan's coming down toilet side. More deep utility. Ryan walking up. He's got to be careful. He's just got to hold on for the time being, wait for his team, because right now it's abandon ship. It's not, you know, do the strat. It's get the bomb. That is the strat. And the Sharks have actually given it up. That's kind of a bold play, but in a 5-on-3, Singularity going to spend so much time dedicating to looking for this bomb, expecting a CT to be in this position. That's not the case. I'm honestly surprised they gave it up because, you know, these B halls with a shotgun, that's so favorable. But
yeah, but I feel like they know Singularity are going to have to take so much time to clear this position. You would kind of rather the 5-on-3 with 40 seconds wasted as opposed to that early engagement and then they grab the bomb. And now that they spot RCF, they try and hit this B bomb site. Rotations are coming in, but he is here alone for the time being. So bit of a blunder there from Sharks as the bomb site's fallen. Now the plant can come in. A 3-on-4 post-plant for Singularity to try and deny map, series, and elimination point.
Oh, and through the smoke as well. Ryan's going to respond. They don't have a molly for this bomb. There is a smoke and kits on everyone. This has to hit. This has to hit. But OC going to fall, and both of them dropping. It's Sharks with the retake. I thought that was going to get real dicey there. RCF, I'm not really sure why he dropped off that heaven position. He had such a valuable spot to just stay alive. He knew Singularity couldn't dedicate time to taking him down. They had to focus on the plant. But dropping in gave them a pick, gave them a bomb plant, and gave them a chance. But most importantly, that was stripped away. Sharks able to find 15. One more round, and they are going to be locking in a place in the playoffs. And Singularity, well, they'll be going home.
They tried to make the comeback happen. It was looking like it was possible. They were believing. I was starting to believe. But now, 5 rounds behind Sharks is where they sit. And the best they can hope for right now is an overtime. At least for the foreseeable future. And that has just been snatched away from them. Leo, JNT, exit, lighting up the scoreboard. Shakezilla, 1v4. And Sharks, they're hunting him down. There's blood in the water. And they're all around him. Good night. And that's Sharks. Oh, you can hear them, man. These are going to be the tensest handshakes we've ever seen.
I want to watch this. I want to watch the handshakes here. Please don't cut off.
Sharks take the victory in a 2-1 fashion.